Decision makers at all scales face a range of interconnected challenges, from climate change and biodiversity loss to the productivity slowdown and social unrest and rising inequality. To address these, we need a new economic framework. The complexity of the challenges that decision makers face today means that in order to address them, we need to bring to bear all of the assets at our disposal. The solutions to climate change, to inequality, to the housing crisis, all require natural, social, human, and physical capital. We have to manage the entire portfolio and use it to build forward to a greener, cleaner, more prosperous future.
The wealth economy is really the idea that you can't measure prosperity just by looking at how much you consume today. You have to think about the future. And thinking about the country's balance sheet as a whole, just as any company would think about its balance sheet, is essential to embed sustainability so that we know what is going to be possible in the future as well as today.
So the primary purpose of the wealth economy is to move us away from thinking predominantly about flows of income, production and expenditure to focus on the underlying assets that are necessary to deliver prosperity in the future.
It's the health and skills of the population, our human capital. It's the degree of trust we have in each other, in businesses, and in governments, our social capital. It's the extent and condition of wild spaces and ecosystems, the stability of our climate system, our natural capital, and its physical infrastructure, everything from roads and airports to even our individual homes, our physical capital. Combined, this portfolio of assets makes up our inclusive wealth and determines what is economically possible well into the future.
So it's vitally important at a global level, to the extent that some of these assets are global, to understand both where they're being run down and where the demand for running them down comes from.
What we're offering is, if you like, the picture you're using to make the jigsaw, even if you've got a lot of the jigsaw pieces already.
So the Foundation Workshop on the 24th will be a critical event. It will bring together political leaders, business leaders and civil society to discuss and recognise the importance of the core assets that we need to generate future prosperity and sustainability, and to discuss our ability to not only measure those assets but also to manage them. What are the challenges? What are the risks? What are the opportunities in a changing economy of the 21st century, an economy which we know will become carbon constrained, resource efficient and increasingly challenged from the perspective of social and political capital. So this marks the start, if you like, of a new way of thinking about the economy and a new way of measuring the economy, which will allow humanity to prosper.
Join us on the 24th of November at 2 p.m. UK time for this online wealth economy event.